Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be replacing the rear brake pads on a 2020 Toyota Camry. We're going to start out by putting the vehicle into service mode for the rear electronic parking brake. So first we're going to turn on ignition. Put your foot on the brake and we're going to release the parking brake. And now we're going to turn off ignition. Now we're going to turn ignition back on. And within 8 seconds, we're going to put our foot on the brake, raise this 3 times, lower it 3 times. You're going to get your parking blinking, and then you're going to press and hold this down until you hear the rear brake electronic motor wind back. Now we could turn this off and we're ready to do our brakes. I'm using my electronic impact driver to remove the lug nuts, but if you don't have this tool, it's perfectly fine. Just before you raise the vehicle in the back, you're going to want to loosen all the nuts and then lift it up with your jack. Remember to use jack stands after you lift the vehicle and not just leave it on the lifting device. This is the most important step. Please do not disregard safety whenever we're working on cars. Always use jack stands. You're going to need a 14mm hex socket like this. This will fit on the back side. You're going to need a 17 skinny wrench if you have it. If not, use any sort of pliers or vice grip, something you have to just hold on to this part of the nut right here. If you don't hold this part, what happens when you try to loosen it, it's just going to spin on you, so you don't want that, and it's going to ruin the little rubber seal right here. So you got to hold it. Now the lower one, we're going to do the same thing. You hold on to it here. When you loosen the top bolt all the way out, don't take it out yet. Leave a few threads in there, so that way when you go to remove the bottom bolt, the bracket doesn't move on you, so it just makes it a lot easier. So we'll remove the bottom bolt and the top one once they're fully loosened up. Now we can lift up and put the caliper to the side. We're just going to fold it over. So there are 2 ways you can use to push the piston back into the caliper. I'm going to show you one way using the tool. What I like to do is put the old one back right here, and this will retract the piston back into place. Now the other way to do as well, before you remove the bolts and you have everything assembled, you can bring your flathead in here and pry back, just like this. And then we're going to push this back. You'll bring the brake pad out this way, and then you'll pry from here again, get it the rest of the way. Till it goes to the very end, and you're good. So if your dust boot ends up looking like this is not what you want. You want to fold this back in. Just be careful, you don't want to puncture it, but you do want to fold this back in to its original spot. So now we can remove the brake pads. Just pull on them by hand. If they're a little hard to remove, you can use a flathead screwdriver to just get in here and pry it on out. So here are the parts you're going to need. One Shim kit, 04946-02120. And the brake pad kit 04466-08070. So I'm going to show you how to assemble the brake pads in the kit, as it can be a little confusing. You're going to have a brass looking one, a silver looking one, and then two black ones right here with 4 little clips. These two are going to piece together like this. So once you have them pieced together, the clips go in here and on the back, and then you'll just put them on a brake pad. Okay, make sure they're all good right there. Make sure it's in the slot here and the slot down there. This one's ready to go. We'll just need to put this clip on after, and then we'll grab a black one. Same thing, 2 clips on this side. Clip those in here and here, here and here. So the one with the black shim is going to go on the bottom here, and the clip is going to go right here at the bottom. And then the one with the other style, this is going to go on the inside like this. You're going to put the clip right here at the bottom. We put in the brake pad, the one with the black shim, once again goes on the outside. We're going to go at an angle first, like this, to grab the first one, the top one, and then we're going to work in the bottom one, like this. And here's how the brake pads should look once you have them fully installed. Now we're going to fold this on back. We'll start the top bolt here. So now we got one side fully assembled. We're going to work on the other side and then show you how to remove the service mode. Now that we're done with the brakes, we will turn on ignition, foot on the brake, and with the button blinking, we're going to lift and hold this for 5 seconds. So that's the end of the video. If you learned something, if I helped you save some money, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.